Darius Vane. Episode 8. The Empty Shelf. The scream echoed through reality. Not through the library, through everything. Every book closed, every whisper died, for the first time since the beginning of existence. The library was silent. Darius had never heard silence before. It terrified him. The gentleman in white stared at the Book of Ends. "I didn't do that." For the first time, he sounded afraid. Darius didn't wait. He snatched the black book from the counter and slammed it shut. The station shook violently. The frozen rain outside crashed to the ground all at once. Time began moving again. But something was wrong. Very wrong. Darius looked at his reflection in a broken window. His golden eyes were fading. Back beneath the library, the first shelf trembled. The old keeper stood frozen before a section of shelves that had stood untouched for thousands of years. One space was empty. Not because a book had been removed, because it had never existed. The wood itself had forgotten it had ever held one. The old keeper whispered, "No." It erased the shelf. Darius arrived seconds later. "What happened?" The old keeper slowly raised a shaking hand. "You remember the first rule?" Darius nodded. "The library never loses a book." She looked at him with tears in her eyes. "It didn't. It lost the memory that the book ever existed." His blood ran cold. "That's impossible." "No, it's worse." She pointed toward the endless shelves. "Look." Darius did. Every few seconds, another shelf blinked. For the briefest moment, it vanished, then returned, like reality couldn't decide if it belonged there. The infection was spreading. Suddenly, a little girl's laughter echoed through the library. Darius spun around. There, sitting cross-legged on a reading table, was a child no older than 10. She wore a simple white dress. Her bare feet swung back and forth. She was reading a book upside down. "Hello, Keeper." Darius had never seen her before, but the old keeper immediately fell to one knee. Her voice trembled. "It can't be. The author." The little girl smiled. "No, I'm only what's left of her." Darius frowned. "Who are you?" She gently closed the upside-down book. "My name doesn't exist anymore. Someone deleted it." She hopped off the table. Despite her small size, every step echoed like thunder. "I came to warn you. You're looking for the wrong enemy." Darius exchanged a glance with the old keeper. "The gentleman," she giggled. "He's a customer. The collectors, they're librarians. The borrower, he's a symptom." She stopped directly in front of Darius. Then she asked a question that made his heart stop. "Keeper, have you ever wondered why every story has a beginning, but no one remembers who wrote the first one?" Silence. The child looked toward the endless darkness beyond the shelves. Her smile disappeared. "Because he's waking up." The library shook so violently that entire towers of books collapsed. Far beyond the first shelf, a massive stone door, chained shut for eternity, cracked just once. A single ancient eye opened inside the darkness. It wasn't angry, it wasn't evil, it was reading. Then a voice, older than time itself, whispered, "Who turned the page?" The little girl looked at Darius. "You have 7 days. After that, the reader finishes the story. To be continued."